back and.
Hey, you know, these things here are
Photos of
really
the
not
things we wish we had.
the greatest, but they're not that bad either.
Look, it's even got the pencil markings on it.
Mm-hmm.
Dale, I got my camera here.
Why don't you turn around and take a look this way?
Let's show you the
Oh, there you go, yeah, hide my face.
This thing don't even go up. There it is. Don't matter in a contact switch on it. Lay it out there and see what happens to it.
I've never seen this before. This apparently was not a real finish. This is a faded blue
It
finish.
faded down.
Isn't that cool?
It was not-
That's why you've never seen another one.
How that happened. In the front window, in the side.
Where did you buy this one? Well, I think I got this. Did you make this red?
It was, yeah, it was kind of tomato and cherry.
Yeah, we did change the color. Red on that,
That's,
yeah.
that's what,
Yeah.
that was a trend.
Next door, tell Greg that I want either an ASAP bridge. I'll get it. I know where they are.
The tour.
Basically, what we'll be going through here, I'll take you out straight on through across the alley. We'll actually start from the very start of the thing and then work our way back through.
Great.
This, as we go along here, you know, this is where we go all our sort of thing moving. And all of our original building right here. We also do maintenance.
Yeah, it is, it's a bit.
I'm gonna get up in front second here.
Get up close to the bridge,
In here is where all of our polishing is done. And that water every year get out all the way to the Then we bring it back on high-speed buffers here. And then it's finished up with these like you see here. So this is the finish it's all done. That would be the finish that's on the car. And that's really a mirror finish.
Yeah.
Let him get a shot at it. That's it. I was talking about the water sanding. We do the wet water sanding in the 1200 paper, and this is to remove all orange peel. There's about 14 coats of finish on there, but we have to take it all down to where there's not a blemish in it anywhere. If there's any blemishes in it, it gets tossed out. We don't use it. And it's a dirty, filthy job, but you can see all the stuff that's out in the alley, how it flies around. So we'll get out here and we'll down there. Before we store our lumber as it's needed, we buy it by the carload out of back east. We bring it into the Los Angeles American Hardwood. And they store the rest of it in a kiln dry for us until it's time that we need it. We only bring over the amount that we can use in about every 30 days. They come down with another truckload. We don't like to keep it all in here at one time because it'll take on too much moisture. Even though a lot of people will say, this is a okay, this is high secondary.
It might be a little bit different, like when you go inside, do the other sensitivity. When you're inside, do the high, yeah.
back together. Otherwise, it'll work. It'll work. You wouldn't have an instrument, you couldn't play it. So, even on that white one, we don't do it. This is where we prepare a lot of the bodies for filling them with, all the ash has to be filled. It is a little bit more porous wood than you have in maple. And in order for it not to look like shrinkage, we have to fill it with a special filling compound, an enzyme. And this is the route that we use preparatory and our mistakes. Those are mistakes for whatever reason. And I think sometimes we're too critical. We turn down a lot of stuff that's impressive. See how we do select the wood, how it is planned.
Yeah,
Very
beautiful.
Isn't that going to be a beautiful piece?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa,
That's great.
that's
Now,
a
if they paint this thing, I'm going to kill somebody.
that's a NAM show. That's a NAM show piece right there.
That really
Hold
is.
this for the show.
That's a show piece right there. One. I want this one.
You want this one?
Natural.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
So when you want that one?
Well, when you get to it, I want you to paint it, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Paint that natural for me and make it signature here.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on through this way. This side. Now, get the estimate that we give to you, we've had to make a lot of our own equipment. We can't buy it. There isn't any place you can go out and buy the equipment. All this machinery in here is all handmade. These are all hydraulically, these are surface ground cables, and they're absolutely flat. We run a neck in and it cuts off the headstock exactly to the shape. And another one of them puts the radius on the top. And this is where we glue, one of the places where we glue our fretboards on. Right. This is electronically controlled and hydraulically controlled piece of equipment. And you put it in there and it doesn't take long, it glues it up. About every 20 minutes we put in that many more pieces.
30 more minutes to lecture, please.
What's your name?
Yeah, right. They actually have a 10% donation.
Okay. Whatever we need to do.
Like a special
We concave and convex all of our ends. We don't take a flat plate and glue it on top, like a lot of them do, and then sand the edges. But you see this has a curve in here? All right, that will fit the top of the fretboard, and it'll be glued right down on it. Now, when we finish it, we'll sand this all the way down here, and you'll see the thickness of the board that's on top of the maple is about the same all over. Not like what a lot of our competition will do. They glue a heavy piece and then they just sand the outside edges, and you have a very thick part in the center, very thin on the ends. And usually what will happen is that with weather and one thing or another, the rosewood will overtake. It'll be too strong for the piece of maple cut to work. And it will do it. Okay, we'll go with the Well, I could get to looking at these and get to one every one of them. Looking at stuff that we put back here with all the ends on it. Now this, if you look at it real close, you say that this area is not a two-piece deal. You look at it right here, it looks like it's one piece. It looks right. So you can't even find the glue joint.
No, I can't.
There's a glue.
It is right directly in the center.
Really?
But here you can find it. See it right there? That's where you can see it, and possibly down on this end.
Wow.
But that's the only place you could tell that it's going together. And that's the way we do every one of them. Even though it was saying that means originally, that's the same thing. That is the one piece. Looks like it's right. Okay, let's go to work over there.
Take some of this off.
The dumpsters, check the dumpsters.
First rod is already in here.
Oh.
It's already, we know by where it is by these marks on it. So as we go back through and the certain machinery we use, we'll come to a counter bore after this is all cut out to size, and then it'll straddle that press rod nut and be right on to be perfect. Here's where we're doing some of the work, and I'll try to get him to run a neck through for you to see what it looks like. This one's in the end of the department, not down here. Swing arm on there, it can be in the first way around. And a little more drag on it, then it'll come over here. No. See these tables there? These tables are flat ground. So it's just absolutely flat. And we have to make all of these.
Wow.
Amazing. And these are all, again, are very, very sensitive to any adjustment. They're very accurate. Even with a plus or minus 1 to 2,000 on in. That's how we can adjust them up. Two belts here. If you're interested in seeing how a neck is done,
Yeah.
all the way through it. Is the dust getting to you a little bit? Yeah.
Get this on camera.
Believe it or not, right now I'm investigating a possibility of making yogurt. Really? I'll just prep just for advertising. That's good. Give it out, put our name on it, you know, and give them to the kids all over the country. And, you know, when you're anything, you know, that we're advertising, we're on the way, and that's nothing big. I know. Thing about making bread boards and everything else. And all they do so much
You want to jump on it, or you want to jump on the neck?
Yeah, I want to see that this.
Want them to do it?
Let's get one of them to do it for one. We can do it. I think I get it next year. You better do it. You know what? But we do every next step we do jump on it. Make sure there is a need. There you go. We'll try to get that bad. that's broken and
Here, come on over here, baby. Why don't you come on here? You're gonna want to see this. This is a G&L neck base.
I use it all the time with my guitar.
You do? I wouldn't advise it. No. You got it?
Yeah.
That's like the highlight of the tour, huh? Got that? Yeah.
Fanatics, and there was a big piece, there was a piece of guitar player, and we talked about G&L, and we thought we'd come down here and check it all out.
What's the name of your band?
Band of Susan. Yeah, this is the CD. You see it is SC1, but you know, pretty fanatic.
You like them, huh? Okay, you see he's showing you this is all boned up.
We got a couple of secrets, we'll leave you all at once.
Yeah, cool, thanks.
Oh, this is, I've never seen this before.
This is it. That's it. Then it has to be a certain depth.
Right.
75,000, 78. Okay. Perfect. That's it. That's the next.
Great. Great. God, where's the video?
we store some of our different necks and different times that we need. And all different sizes of them are stored here. And then we go. I want to ask everybody to come on in here as fast as you can, because when this door comes open, it does pick up dirt. And we want to keep all the dirt out of here if we can. So come on through rapidly, okay? Side, but I didn't get a chance to show that to you. Right. These piers here, we can roll them right into that door right over there. Walk through this door, which we don't usually do, but everybody come through it quickly, okay? Oh, that means you too. Okay. Dirt in here. Here's where we do all of our parts, everything. We wind all of our own coils. They're not somebody else's pickup, they're ours. In fact, she is just finished.
I know, that's great.
We don't want to drive too fast. We just got on camera.
Yes.
I ain't got it done yet.
Can you finish it up before these?
Oh, they need that one.
Yeah, this is bronze for the group here.
Yeah, I get it.
So, yeah, they need it now. And also that base.
Base is done already.
Is it done?
Yeah, it's right there.
We got the new
Whole new jack in it.
was that jack really that bad?
It was worn out.
Okay, well we'll take this one with us. Brian here is our tester, final tester, and he's making sure that these are all in good shape for us before they come down. And he's got a pretty damn good eye and a good ear, so they don't come down unless they're good. Like that? Yeah. Over the on. Okay, let's go on down through this.
Richard. Wow, look at all these beauty.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
There's an El Toro back there.
I know, the Del Toro's cool. But that's a real fancy.
go back through this way.
There's the truck today.
Wait, this is where we came in the door, went on down through here.
Water. You go grab the drink for it.
Welding shop, all of where we put all the
So you got all those
we own all the dies that we design the dies. We have, of course, we have these molded on the outside.
Right, yeah, sure, yeah. You want to do it anyway.
I'm going to take you on a very quick tour. I'll walk around there and just take a look from side to side what it takes to build a guitar. Any of these parts in here, you know, when you get held up. And there's all kinds of pick guards, controls. Lots and lots of stuff.
This is what
All kinds of controls and everything. Bridge plates. These are all saddles for. Well, these are not either. Yeah, they are. These are fine tuner mechanisms for our fine tuning vibrato system. And we have dies. This is just print wire. That's all print wire there. This stuff is gold today. Yeah. You buy that, I mean, it's gold. When we lose the next, I think it's going to try. But those boards there run about $4.50 a piece. And when you lose one and all the labor and everything, that's just a lot. That's about it as far as great stores. Never seen this before. One of the things that we do on a bridge plate too, you notice all in here the ground off?
Right.
We put a ground wire from here over into the controls to make sure that this doesn't pop or make any noise. Okay, you ready to go?
See, there's the original listing photo right there for the SC1, SC2, and that's the original series right now.
Yeah, this is probably about the best service that you can ever have in this space.
And that amp in here will be up. I'm on here. Lunch, 20 minutes. Hey, another one. Another one, Susan.
Oh, wow. Right next to me okay?
This is where the final testing and everything is done. These two guys, what they do is every one of these instruments gets every control. It gets looked at more than you could think of it. Anything, even you wouldn't look over a dollar bill, but you can do this. Everything is checked here before they go into a box to be shipped to the controller. If one control doesn't work, if the spring rattles, whatever happens to it, they play them. They play every fret on it. And not only that, every control is checked, every switch is checked to see that they actually function. And if they don't, off they go. And we don't even rely upon whether you hear a sound or not, because sometimes a pickup will lie to you. Every pickup is tested with a wrench on it. I don't care where this switch sits. It could be wired across and you could be hearing this. And you wouldn't know even though it's up here. And so we tap on everyone with a metallic object so that you can test to see that it is wired properly. And of course, this is stuff is getting stored. This is here is merchandise that is slated to go to Japan, which believe it or not, we used to have such much problem with them bringing it in. They are now buying ours, taking it back. So, and the Japanese people do like quality. And, so they finally have discovered our product. We're selling quite a lot of it. That about does it. In here, of course, we just store cases and strings and stuff like that. So that, these are new cases. You come in, you can get a real high in here. You know, you smell like glue.
Yeah.
So we have to open them up and let the air go through it. Otherwise, it'll sit there, actually mildew on you. Really? You know, we've had to put them up against the wall, close up, and don't let them dry out, and then mildew like great. So that's about it.
That's great. I'm just going to get a couple shirts from these two fellows here.
Sure.
And leave this somewhere. Put this out.
Let's.
I can carry it around.
That's all right. We'll just put it up here in the front. All right. Maybe you'll start getting the stuff out. We wanted to. I forgot exactly what we were going to do. We're going to exchange that out.
Yeah, just exchange. Like a signature.
Yeah, we'll get another instrument out and change it up.
Yeah.
Oh, this one here? No, this is a prototype.
That's a prototype. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a prototype.
Yeah, it's similar to the SC2 in some respects.
Right.
But it is, this is humbucking, two humbucking pickups on it.
And what is this Cavalier? Is it a new one or an old one? This is
That's an old one.
older one. Yeah.
Yeah, now we made that one, and those are
Yeah,
slanted.
500. I'm very familiar.
Those are slanted humbuckers.
Right.
The only ones in the world. We have the patents on those. Made it. It's the only time it's ever seen a slanted
Right.
humbucker going this way, and yet the strings go directly over the pull piece. Plug that in. That'll amaze you.
It's really something.
Yeah, it really does. It is some kind of guitar. This thing here, I wish I had a 1,000 number of them.
Make sure you have they don't make them.
So what colors is the base set being made in?
Made in a sunburst. That's the original one there, and not good. That's why it's hanging there.
That's the one.
And
This one has a
don't want that thing even on the market the way that is. I don't like the looks of it. But we make them in a cherry burst, and then the blondes that you've seen down there, and the natural A's. We'll also make them in black and candy apple red, and a silver sparkle.
Yeah, I love that silver sparkle.
Yeah,
That's a nice finish.
We'll make it in that finish. That's what the guy was bringing back for a dealer in Los Angeles. He can't sell it. He says he got one. He can't sell the silver
That's
sparkle.
weird. I was in the store in New York, and actually I had one, and I went back to pick it up. I said, well, I'm going to buy that one. I said, oh, it's gone. So,
Yeah, they don't last very long.
No, I didn't think so.
They really don't. That's the one that John Jorgensen plays all the time on Desert Roads.
Yeah, he's a great player.
He is.
Yeah. You must have heard his solo album.
Oh, I have, yeah. I've known John for a while.
Really?
He's got an educational background in music, and he's truly a musician
Yeah,
all the way. He started from the time that I think he was 5 or 6, and right on through. His father was a professor in music, and his mother was also in music. So,
I noticed Ray Flack is also playing.
yeah,
He's
he sure is. He cut broadcaster on it.
Oh, he does?
It's originally, yeah, right. The broadcast was the original one. Yeah.
Got the group, the Susans here. You want to have lunch with everybody together over there? Would you care to do that? Okay, well, I'll have them meet us at the restaurant, get a table and everything, and I'll come get you, okay? Okay, I'll see.
You have the other.
It probably would be better if 12:15 is all right with you.
You have the,
Would that be okay? Okay, I'll be there 12:15. Okay, thank you. Well, that didn't come out too bad for.
It's all right.
Yeah, not
For
too
a
bad,
crazy
lots of
pole
guitar.
ride, yeah. Fender, you got time? No, I
We
don't want
have
to hold
time.
you up.
No, we have time. We have time.
Do you have time?
You guys,
We'll
we
do
have all the time in the
it.
world.
I want to get,
Would you mind if I took this one instead?
No, but are you gonna like that
She
neck?
decided she likes the neck better, yeah.
I would rather,
If you prefer.
I'd like to put a, well, we can do that later, that's one of the original prototypes said it's not the ready. That's okay, I don't care, it's not gonna hurt him.
Oh, because it's not the genuine.
It doesn't say
Right.
actually the right base, you
I
see
see.
the difference in the writing on it?
Right.
It's got the ASAP base, yeah.
That one is a piece together, this is the actual
Oh, I see.
transfer.
I see.
So this says the ASAP
Oh,
and this says
right.
base.
Just letter by letter.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, so we put that one on and to get it done, but,
Send a decal out or something.
Well, maybe we could pick it up or something, or we could get it, ship it or something. If you, I mean, if it's up to you, obviously.
it doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter to you. Well,
If that doesn't bother you, if that doesn't bother you, it doesn't
Actually,
bother
it's sort
me.
of, sort of
makes it like
special
one
to
of
have
a
that, the
kind.
prototype.
There's
kind of
only
thing.
one
Yeah,
like it.
yeah, so that's-
So you won't need
that's
one of
cool.
yours, right?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Let me,
You won't need one of yours then.
let me get the serial number and get
You have an
this.
extra one just lying around.
You can borrow it if you want.
I'm gonna have somebody else over there do this. And, okay. And I'm gonna need the young lady to come with me so I can get her signature and everything on it, okay? I'm gonna introduce you to Nancy and the rest you make the phone.
Okay.
Can we get the phone shares? Just kidding.
Too much. Too much. Yeah, that was like the strap.
So we can go, I don't know, like order like 6 beers, just get with. Hey, Leo, I think my band, we want 20 of these.
This is great. So maybe my question about the SC1 maybe is answered. Yeah, I think so.
What was that? Oh, about getting them paying for it? You guys should like send some roses to the guy that wrote that article or something.
You only have me to thank for all this. Quite frankly.
They have some imperfections on this fretboard.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of these up here, just like prototypes and
Yeah.
damaged ones. I think they're just display models. He doesn't want to, like he said, it's not his.
I know, I had my eye on that, but like when he said it, so he didn't even want it out there.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll just get the base. But hey,
Okay with you.
This like it was hard to tell what was going on with it,
yeah. Well, it's an
but
older
it's
one.
it's interesting looking, isn't it?
I wonder if you meant to give this to me or just show it to me. I guess probably just show it to me. I think just to show. But I don't think he had very many of these.
The keys to the
It's weird pick right here.
I do think this is the coolest looking bass. I mean,
Yeah.
I love small body basses like that. They just, the Telecaster is such a great shape.
I thought you were saying somebody wanted her to like use it right away or something. So do you-
Well, he wants to get up there in the bandstand. He means he wants it exposed, and I think we can know she's using it tonight, obviously, since we're playing in LA and Lowell's going to be there. That's one thing that's for sure.
I can't believe this, he picks up the phone and says, yeah, Leo.
That's why I nudged Sims a bit.
They got that on tape. Yeah,
Go
we're
down
gonna.
to the house and pick you up.
Hello, Pope?
What would Leo eat? It's like pork chops, potatoes, and
And also, they're putting a new jack in Susan's bass, and they're putting a new nut in my guitar. It's like, what was wrong with the SC3? Oh, the nut is split.
it's gonna be great. Like, yeah, if I can videotape like the lunch.
We'll see. How much tape you got on there? How much time?
Our dinner with Leo.
There's another tape in the bag if you need it.
You got a great idea.
So I don't know if you read the piece in Guitar Player.
I read most of it.
When you hear, when you give it something tonight, right? When you hear us, you'll hear this. We're a real sort of strange band because we use basically rhythm guitar band with a lot of distorted rhythm, and it's not a whole lot of sort of lead put into it. It's a really unique sound. It's a really the most guitar, most upfront guitar sound of any band I've ever
Well,
heard.
that's what I like, you know, I mean, the thing is, the kind of music I personally like to play is a lot of 60s.
Those it's moving.
But my roots started with, like, Mike Bloomfield.